Good flipping morning to you. It is me again. What am I doing today? Well, I will, as a matter of fact, be making biscuits. What kind of biscuits? I don't know. But they're going to be good biscuits for sure. Yeah, it's going to be a treat. It's going to be wonderful to watch. Anyway, that is enough for now. I'll see you in the jump cut.
Okay, so now we are going to be making some peanut butter cookies. Now, this is a dish that is excellent, it's tasty, it sounds simply enjoyable. I do warn you, however, that this dish will contain peanuts in it. So, if you have a nut allergy, do avoid this recipe. Yes, anyway, let's get down to the ingredients which are right behind us. And now, what we will be needing for this particular recipe is 200 grams of butter, 150 grams of soft light brown sugar, aka improvised murder weapon number 579, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, there we go, 200 grams of peanut butter, 300 grams of plain flour, and 1.5 tablespoons, well, just half a tablespoon of salt, or teaspoon of salt, as the omniscient voice behind the camera would say. Now, despite my constant bubbling, let's get into the cooking, and our first step is to preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. That's always the magic oven number, or gas mark 4 if you're using gas. Alright, so the first step is to combine the brown sugar and the butter together and cream it until fluffy. Now, to make things easier, we have actually microwaved this butter a little bit to soften it up. Now, just going to pour in the sugar. There we go. And now we're going to use our good old reliable creamer, which has been working for us for about 20 odd years. I mean, just goes to show that technology is a lot more durable than it is nowadays. Let's cream. Okay, so now I've just completely finished the mixing together the sugar and the butter. I shall now add in these beaten eggs, lightly beaten I presume, and gonna pour them in here, all of it nice and proper. Okay, now that's been added, we shall now mix this with the vanilla extract. Did you hear that squelch, ladies and gentlemen? Wow. Okay, so we're going to be needing 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Once I find the teaspoon, that is. Okay. Okay, and into the mixture you go. Okay, and now we're going to put this in the bowl to hold it there for a little while. Now we shall get cooking. There. And we're going to keep stirring it until it's all been added in, not indoctrinated. That's not a good choice of words. So the eggs have now been beaten in. We shall now be adding the peanut butter to the mix. There we go. Just gonna, I think this one last scrape should do it. Oh, I think it's already been mixed in. You can barely see where it's gone. Now let's mix this thing. Okay, so now we have actually mixed together the half a tablespoon of salt and 300 grams of flour. And we shall now pour it into the peanuts, butter, egg and the brown sugar mixture. And butter as well, you know. There you go. There we go. Now let's sieve it. It's time to do our civic duties. Oh dear. I only just thought of that one on the fly, ladies and gentlemen. If you think of puns on the fly, don't be afraid to tell them. There's always going to be one person who's going to laugh at them. And when I say laugh, I mean like kind of get a bit not quite angry, but you can see the signs, sort of thing, you know. There we go, all sifted in. And now we're going to fold it in with this here metal spoon. There we go. That is actually quite gorgeous how it goes in. The contrastness between the light brown and the white. Amazing. Yeah. Okay, so we have folded in the flour. And whilst I was doing it, I thought as a nice little twist, not a nice little twist, I thought I'd add a bit of chocolate in there. So we're going to add in some chocolate drops. You can put in as many as you fancy, because this is just a bit of improv on my half. Now we're just going to fold it in with the metal spoon. There we go. And very soon it shall be ready to be distributed onto the plate, where it shall then be put in the oven. Onto the baking tray, I meant. It shall be put into the oven, as the voice behind the camera shall say. Alright, so you can see that I have now put tablespoons of the mixture onto several baking trays. Now what we are going to do now is that we are going to squish them a little with this here fork as a part of the recipe to help spread them out. There we go. What you have to do is that we're going to have to wet the fork in between cookies so none of the mixture actually sticks. You have to be clean about this. Squish to the left, right, squish to the left, and squish vertically, squish also vertically. Then you got to rinse again. Squish to the left, squish to the right, squish up top. Squish down below. A little another squish there. And now we shall see you when they're all done. Now we shall be putting the cookies into the oven to bake for 10 to 12 minutes. Stand back from the oven because sometimes there's a plume of heat that rises out and that can actually sear you. I mean, I almost got my eyes seared out one time. Lesson of the day, kids, don't let your eyes get seared out. Okay, I'll just put these in. I'll see you in 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, now the cookies are now ready to eat, as you can see without them sliding about. There you go. Let's get a nibble. It's mostly a shortbread-like texture with a little bit of a cookie-like chew in the centre. I do like this cookie. I mean, would love to make it again sometime. Anyway, I think it's also the end of the day, so if you like this video, do be sure to like it and subscribe to it, and share it on your Facebook and Twitter. Also, follow my Instagram. I'll see you all tomorrow.